What's happening, family? Dr. Joe here. Hope each of you are well and blessed. I hope you had an amazing Christmas and even more spectacular New Year. I wish you blessings, peace, prosperity, health, wellness in this 2022. But I am glad, me and my team are glad that you're kicking off this new year with us in the world's greatest transformational process, the 4-day turn up and the journey. So welcome. Now, if you're seeing this particular presentation are for individuals who have pre-registered for the January the 8th pre-orientation 2022. This particular presentation is going to be a way for us to share with you tips and tricks on what to expect to make the process of securing your seat and finalizing your space and place in the world's greatest transformational process, the 4-day turn up in 2022, January the 8th. So if you are watching this particular presentation after January the 8th, the information that we are going to present will be of no use to you. Once again, this is only for the 2,000 registrants who are anticipating pre-orientation this upcoming Saturday, January the 8th, 2022 at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm excited because with me on today, I've got a special guest, someone who literally has been with me since day one of this process. She knew about this process before the process even happened. She has been integral in every single facet of what it is that we're doing. And I'm going to bring her on. This is my own and our own journey administrator, Mrs. Steph Andrews. Steph, how does it go?
You got it. You got it.
How you feeling, Steph?
I'm feeling great. I'm excited about this upcoming session. So I'm reared and ready to go.
Now, you have been a part of this process since day one. Now, I know this isn't like a historical recap, but just so we started in 2011. We celebrated 10 years last year. Before we get into this, just tell the people, how has it been for you to see it from day one? You were part of the first class to where we are today. Like, how does that feel?
It's amazing just watching the thousands of people that have been through each and every process. It's just amazing. You know, coming in contact with some of the best people in the whole
Yeah,
world
yeah.
throughout this, that and then when it went global, we were able to expand the reach. And so with that, just looking at people and then their 3-year results and their 2-year results and a year after they've graduated, it makes you proud. It makes you feel great. And it just shows just the dedication and the hard work that you put into the process. So I'm glad to be a part.
Well, you've been great, and we couldn't be here. I would not be here without you. So I am just indebted to you, and our village is indebted to you. I mean, you do everything that, and you do a lot of the work that people don't see. So shout out to you, Steph. Shout out to our core leaders and Lisa, Dee Dee, Lynette, all of our super leaders, governors, and
Yes.
leaders, because without them, there would be no village. So shout out to them. Always want to do that. So let's go ahead and jump into it, Steph. What we're doing on today is you and I are going to have just a conversation. And it's great that you're on with me because you know a lot of the nuances and wrinkles of the overall process that I really don't see like you see. So I think it'll be great for us to have you. So when January the 8th at 3 p.m. comes this upcoming week, our participants are informed with information. So the first question I want to ask you is, they've been getting updated information and emails since the start, correct?
Yes.
And they've
Yes.
gotten some important information thus far this week. Talk to us about what they should have received this week that's integral to Saturday's class.
Absolutely. So yesterday was Tuesday, and yesterday evening, around 6 o'clock or so, to every one of those 2,000 pre-registrants, you received an email that included a link for Saturday. That email basically said that this is the link that you will click on Saturday at 3 p.m. It reiterated that the link was not live and will not be live until Saturday at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then following that, we said that you will be prompted with your attendee number. Now, everyone has their attendee number, but in that email yesterday, you were given your attendee number again. That way you have no issues on Saturday.
All right. So they received a link and they received an attendee number, correct?
Yes, sir.
Now, just to be clear, that link is not live until 3 p.m. January the 8th, correct?
Correct.
Okay. All right. Second question is, what are they to do and not do with that attendee number? How should it be used?
So that attendee number is your social security number for this process. So you don't want to share that. You don't want to pass that out. Don't worry, girl. I got you. I got the number. I got the link. Don't worry about it. So what happens is, if your girlfriend or your friend uses your attendee number, it's going to not allow you to have access. The beauty of technology is we're able to see who was logged in, how long you were logged in for, if other people tried to use your attendee number. And what it does is it pushes you out and it leaves them in, and you lose your spot, basically. So we'll have their information and we won't have yours.
And so basically that, like you said, it's like a social security number. It's like a fingerprint. And that's what allows us to have such a small group of individuals manage with efficacy such a large group of people. So once again, gang, the link that you've received is not going to be live until 3 p.m. January the 8th, Eastern Standard Time. And that attendee number is your independent number that you should not share. Keep it to yourself. Now, with that attendee number, will they have to enter it? Will they have to use it? Or is it just a markation for us to know who they are?
So it depends on how you access the actual link. So in the email that you received yesterday, all the participants received yesterday, there'll be another email that goes out on Thursday, which is tomorrow. And then there'll be another reminder on Saturday that will go out again. And so what we did was we included in yesterday's email, you can access via this link. Just simply click on this and enter this number when you're prompted on Saturday. If it asks you for it, then put it in. If it doesn't ask you for it, it'll drive you straight there. There's also a confirmation email that you received from Brushfire during your initial sign up. On that email, it was a page that it takes you directly to in Brushfire, and it says, this is your name, this is your contact number, and this is your attendee number. Right underneath that, it says access my channel. That channel is the same channel that we will be broadcasting from on Saturday. If you access it directly through your initial ordering email, then you won't have to put the attendee number in. So you'll go straight there and view it directly from the page that was assigned to you. But the easiest thing is just click the link. All the information is right there in the email that we provided to you and that we'll provide again on Thursday and Saturday.
So, Steph, if I am a participant, what I would do in listening to you is I would be certain that email is in a safe place.
Yes.
To your point, for some people, you may need it depending on where you access it. For others, you may not. But if I'm a smart person, I'm going to listen to what you just said and put that email in a safe place and be certain that I can access that number just in case I need it to where I'm not scrambling. Correct?
Exactly. Because what's happens in the past is on Saturday morning, everybody's frantic. And Saturday at 2:53 p.m., everybody goes crazy and they're like, I didn't get an email. I don't have my attendee number. I don't have a link. How do we view this? This is ridiculous. We don't have, nobody's contacted me. And this entire time we've been emailing people since the top of December.
Right. So
since you got in the process, we've been communicating with you.
That link that they have been sent is how they're going to view it.
Exactly.
Either that update link or that original link that was sent through registration that you just said view my
correct
channel. So it's no plate. They don't have to go to a website. They don't have to go to Facebook. They are using that link either when they registered or one of those updated links, which has the same ID numbers, correct?
Correct. And
All
if
right.
anybody tells you anything different, they're wrong.
Excellent. Y'all heard it now. So don't listen to, Lil Mo Run, who don't know what he's talking about, right, Steph?
Right.
We're going to use the updated information that has come to you this week, or the original registration information, which contains the same information, but the accessibility is just a bit different, correct?
Right.
Okay.
And don't forget, we're going to send that same information out tomorrow, which is
All right.
Thursday.
Okay.
And then again on Saturday morning at 8 a.m., you'll get your final reminder. And that's what the email will say, final reminder. And you'll get that, and it'll have the information in it for a third time.
All right. Perfect. Great. All right. So let's talk about Saturday, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Yes.
All right. They click the link. What should they expect once they click that link? And let's say, for example, whether a person has to use that access number or not. They've done that. What should they expect at that time?
The session will go live at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and it will be about, the session is about 22 minutes.
Right.
When the session ends, in the last 30 seconds of that session, underneath the viewing box where the content is displayed, where Dr. Joe, where you will be doing the presentation, there'll be instructions underneath that. That will not go live. Your next step to go through the process will not become live until the last 30 seconds of that presentation.
Let me cut you off.
Mm-hmm.
So the pre-orientation video is only about 20 something minutes. So if I'm trying to get next at minute 2, 3, 4, I got to watch that video, correct?
Correct. All of it.
Because that's how the system knows to prompt what they need to do to go through the funnel. Is that correct?
Correct. Yes.
So y'all listen to that. A lot of folks and Steph, we've seen this. People get in there, they're antsy, they're trying to go through. Calm down. Watch the 22-minute video, or if it's 21 minutes or whatever it is, it's not long. And then once it gets to an end, what will happen at that moment, Steph?
You're going to follow the directions right underneath the presentation. So once you click the link, it's going to take you through some self-guided modules. And you'll finish those, and we'll allow you like 72 to 96 hours to finish those modules. And once you're completed everything, you will get a confirmation email sent directly to you. It'll be sent directly to an email. So don't type your email in wrong. Don't mistype your phone number. We get that all the time too. Yeah. And people they're caught in the balance. Yeah. And so just make sure you review the information that you're submitting to us more than once.
Right.
And then you will be contacted from us as soon as you're finished. We'll say you're successfully completed your steps, and we'll be in touch with you within a week. And then the week of the 7th, the week of the 10th, you will know that you've successfully entered the process. And then the week of the 17th, you will be placed into your group.
All right. That's a lot of great information. Let's back up. 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, January the 8th. They'll go to the site that has been sent to them, either on their registration or one of the updates. They'll watch the 22-minute pre-orientation. It'll prompt them, do you want to move forward or not? If they click yes, then it'll start them in the funnel, right?
Correct.
One of the first follow-ups, is it a form or a video?
It's a form that you'll complete, asking you for certain pertinent information pertaining to yourself as a participant, so we can place you in the right group.
So once they fill out that form, that's when the videos start.
Correct. Right? Module 1, 2, and 3.
Module 1, 2, and 3, none of those videos are longer than 5 minutes. Correct. And I think some of them are 3 minutes, some of them are 4 minutes, one may be 5 minutes. So it's not long. And just like the other now, when they get that first video and they watch it after the forum, how will they get the next video? Will it come
It'll automatically populate inside of your email. As soon as you finish the first video and you're done with it, that next video will trigger. And then the next video will trigger. And then upon completion of that third module, it will trigger your successful completion email. And then once you get that, it'll give you information of what to expect next.
All right, this is key, gang. When you're watching those follow-up videos, you'll watch the pre-orientation to the end. You'll fill out the form. The video will be sent. When the video is sent and you're watching it, it's not going to trigger the next video until you watch that entire video. Is that correct, Steph?
Correct. Yes.
So if it's a 3-minute video and you're 2 minutes and 30 seconds in, you're like, well, where's the next video? You haven't watched it. You got to watch the whole video. It triggers the system and then it'll email you the next one. Is that correct?
Correct.
All right. Yes. So all of the updated steps will be emails, correct?
Correct.
All right. So gang, that's how you guys are going to know what the next step is. When you finish one step, the email will come to your system. You'll watch it. It'll come to the system. You'll watch it because everything is automated. We're using technology. There isn't a Lisa or a David or a Michael sitting in some office emailing you. You know, it is a system. So you have to kind of follow the instructions in order to get the updates. All right. So let's hypothetically say they watch the pre-orientation video, Steph. They fill out the form. They watch all 3 videos. And then at the very end, I think they fill out some type of waiver.
The waiver is actually in part of the first form. So it's step 1. Yes, sir.
All right. As a participant, if I'm watching and I've completed everything, how will I know that there's nothing else for me to do? What will be the communication sent to me?
That email that says, we got you. You've successfully completed everything. Now look to hear from an administrator that will place you in a group. Check your email frequently, but we're going to constantly.
I think I lost her, but she's coming back. All right, I'm going to rehash what she's saying. Okay. Can you hear me okay? No, I think you're off of
can you hear me now?
I can hear you. I can hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, you're good.
Okay. Yeah, we're going to constantly communicate to you the entire time, so you're not going to have any issues. Once you complete it, you're going to keep hearing from us and say, hey, we got you. We're working on your group. We'll have you placed within a few hours or within a few days. We'll absolutely over communicate with you.
All right, gang, if you're watching this and this Saturday you get to January the 8th, 3 p.m., you go through everything, give us time to place you. What you guys have to remember, we have 2,000 people. That's just in the 40-day turnout. We also have another 500 people in the journey, and we also have another 150 people in positions of leadership. So we're talking about, we're dealing and trying to provide order, instruction, and direction to about 2,600 people. All right. So you all give us time. And then once all you got to worry about, gang, is doing what you're supposed to do. When you get that final email, like Steph has said, where it says you're good, we got it, nothing else for you, sit back and relax. Please don't email us, don't inbox us, don't call us. Give us time to work for you, because the objective is to get everybody placed within maybe 7 to 10 days, somewhere along in there. And then we'll get you the next steps to where you can get in the online community where you'll need to be. And then at that moment, you'll receive all of the other information that you'll need to go from there. Did I miss anything, Steph? Can you hear me okay? Can you hear me? Okay. I think we're having a bit of technical difficulty. Steph, are you there?
Can you hear me?
I can't hear you.
I can't hear you. Can you?
Can you hear me?
I
You can't
can't
hear.
hear you. I
You
can't
can't.
hear.
I
Okay,
can
so
hear
hold on.
you. Okay.
Can't hear.
Can you hear me now? Okay. All right. She'll go back. She'll go out and then come back in, gang. But as she's doing that, let's review what she said because it's some great information. Can you hear me now?
I can hear you now.
You can hear me?
I can hear you.
All right, good. Okay. All right. All
Yep,
right. All
I
right.
can hear you now.
So we were just reviewing. When they're gonna watch everything on the 8th, they'll do all the pre-orientation, they'll do all the follow-up steps, and then we'll get them placed. That's simple, correct?
That's it.
All right, all right. Are there any ways people can log into their system if they have any problems, issues, or is it just basically follow instructions and then we'll get you placed?
Follow instructions and we'll get you support. Like if you have issues the day of, if you have any issues the day of, there is a help desk within the Brushfire portal that you can reach out to. And then at the end of each of our correspondence, we put, if you need help with anything pertaining to the 40-day turn up, you can contact us at support@journeylife.tv.
Got it. Okay. Well, Steph, you have been great. Thank you so much. We
Thank
will
you.
sign off, and I'll give a few housekeeping items to them, and we look forward
Awesome.
to January the 8th. So thank you for all that you do.
See you guys.
Salute. All right. All right. You heard it, gang. Our journey administrator, Steph, has gone through everything. Let's recap a couple things. You've been giving updated emails. You should already have been receiving them. Okay. If for whatever reason you need access to it, look at your original registration that has the numbers that she already talked about. The numbers that we have sent you and will continue to send you is the same number that's in that portal that you got when you registered. Think about what we're doing. We sent you an email yesterday. We're going to send you an email tomorrow, and you're going to get an email on Saturday. This is our way of being certain that if you aren't where you're supposed to be on Saturday, it is your fault. That's what we're trying to do. Because if you don't do what you need to do and it's on you, it's on you. We want to be certain that we have over communicated with you. That's why ever since y'all have registered, we've been sending y'all message after message after message after message because we know where you are. We know that you're excited and we want you to know, hey, we got you. And we want, get ready for January the 8th. So at this point, if you don't have, or if you aren't in place come January the 8th at 3 p.m., it's on you. Okay, let's be clear with that. The second thing is, it's no excuse with time. You say, I'm busy. Well, so am I. You say, I got a family. Well, so do I. You say, well, I got to do this and that. Well, so do I. You've been knowing about this for literally 5 weeks. Okay. The pre-orientation video is 22 minutes. That's not long. The form will take you a few minutes to fill out. The follow-up videos are probably 3 to 5 minutes each. So you can watch pre-orientation and do all of the follow-up things that you need to do in less than an hour. Your favorite show will be longer than what it's going to take you to do in arguably one of the best processes that you'll ever experience in your life. So what I recommend you doing is when 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time comes on Saturday, January the 8th, be stationary, be sitting somewhere. Don't be in a car, don't be in a mall, don't be with your friends. Sit your behind down somewhere. Preferably open up a computer or a laptop or an iPad to where you can get the full experience, to where, you're not worried about your thumbs hitting a comma when you should hit a period or something like that. Be stationary to where you can absorb it and you won't miss anything. Because if you're out and about and you're listening and you got folk around you, you're going to miss something. You're going to put in a wrong email. You're going to put in a 9 when it should have been a 6. You're going to put in a 7 and it should have been a 2. All right. You're going to mess up something because you're going to be distracted. Sit your behind down. Dedicate an hour to this process. And don't divide it. Don't watch one video and then watch the next video 2 hours later. Because what's going to happen is somebody's going to be crying because you're going to wait long enough. And let me tell you something. When we hit those numbers, everything closes. And you're going to be out there looking crazy because you were trying to do any and everything but what you were supposed to do. We've been telling you about this for a long time. If you're on vacation, if you're traveling, you can sit down for an hour or less to dedicate your time and your attention to something that you said is important to you. Okay. There are plenty of people who are already on the waiting list who didn't get the pre-registrant seats. But when you don't show up and you don't do what you're supposed to do, guess what we're going to do? We're going to take whatever seats didn't get filled and we're going to give it to them. And I don't want to give your seat to anyone else. Listen, if you want to be in the village, I want you to be in the village. If you're ready to get it done, you're who I want to work with. If you're ready to change your life, I'm ready to help you change it. If you're ready to fly high, I'm ready to take you there. All right. These are the things that must be done to where me and my team can ensure those who say they are serious about their own transformation are there. I don't care nothing about how much money you got. I don't care nothing about your education. I don't care nothing about your celebrities. I don't care nothing about that. Who wants it? Who wants it? And the folk who want it and are willing to do what it takes, then get ready for the ride of your life, baby. Salute to each of you. January the 8th, 3 p.m. You already know what needs to be done. If you came in after we started this particular presentation, go back and listen to it. Shout out to Steph. Shout out to my team, all of my leaders who've made contributions to this. She's given some great information that's going to equip you to be successful this upcoming Saturday, January the 8th, 2022 at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Next time I see you, it'll be time to get it done. Until the next one, we'll see.